Yeah.
Okay.
All right, tell us about Turkey.
All right, fun, let's do it. So I went to Turkey recently. Was it to find Mehmet Oz's 10th mansion? Maybe, could be, I don't know. But so we've criticized politics in Turkey plenty of times. But I'm gonna give a shout out here a little bit to the original homeland. Turkish tourism is not paying for this, nor would they want to pay for it because I'm about to criticize them. The ads for Turkey are oftentimes too dark, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying it, but too many mosques. So I went on a trip with a bunch of my friends, a couple of them are professors, they love the mosques. It's perfect for the professor demographic, like intellectually curious. So if you like the mosques and that's why you wanna go to Turkey, because you're curious about them, that means you're a wonderful, smart person, okay? But most people just wanna go and hang out. They wanna see nice beaches. Do they know that Turkey has the best beaches in the world? Do they know that Turkey has the best ruins in the world? I don't know, some of them probably do, but a lot of them don't. So here, I'm gonna do an ad for Turkish tourism, gratis, free, on me. That's sort of better than any ad they've ever done. I'm just gonna show you a couple pictures, just a couple pictures from the trip, that's it. Okay, here, let's show you a couple of things. And what would I show in the Turkish tourism ads? This is a real picture I took, not a big deal, okay? I would show great beaches, great ruins, great food, and great looking people. Turkey has all of those things, okay? So let's show me more.
We have the best ruins.
We have the best ruins, nobody has better ruins. Look at that. That's like one of like hundreds of amphitheaters just lying around in Turkey. Okay, you take a boat to that one. There were several ancient cities on that island alone. Not a big deal, next picture. Okay, I mean, do people know that, no, that's not Hawaii, no, that's not the Caribbean, that's Turkey. Do you get that sense from the Turkish ads? All I would do is show pictures like this. Give me one more. Okay, see, now that's the good water and ruins, water, ruins. Okay, now we're ready for.
Yeah, but Cenk,
yes.
The water is great. It looks inviting to say the least. The ruins, you got some history there, fascinating. But I am curious about the mosques. I mean.
Okay, people love mosques. Some people do. Great, wonderful.
But they do.
But you know what people like more? Beaches. People like beaches more.
Look, it depends on who you're talking about, Cenk, because look, if I go to Turkey, I ain't got no interest in mosques. No offense, but I just don't, right? So you and I are on the same page. My dad, anytime he travels, he's obsessed with visiting places of worship. And like, let's keep it real, he's Christian, a man of faith. So of course he wants to see every cathedral, every church, like drove my mom crazy. But there are people who are into that. And to be fair, I haven't really visited mosques, but I have visited like historic churches and stuff in Europe, in Spain, for instance. And I mean, they are something to behold. So, even if you're not religious, like the architectural elements are fascinating. The history is fascinating. So I can understand people who are into that.
Of course, but it's people like us, people who are like, middle-aged to older, people who are,
Let's calm down with the middle-aged stuff.
Okay, anyway, you want ancient churches? Turkey has more ancient churches than you can shake a stick at. Okay, because the Byzantines lived there, the Romans lived there, the Greeks lived there, everybody lived there, right? So in fact, on that island that I showed you with the amphitheater, went and visited a church and a basilica that were left over from the old times. So, but show them the beautiful stuff. Now, another thing that nobody can argue with is great food, okay? So I'm gonna show you a video of a meal that we had on a boat, okay, and I'll tell you the rest of the story.
Oh my God.
Chef in the Mediterranean.
Thank you so much.
Unbelievable. Best chef in the whole Aegean, Mediterranean, Günün Hanım. En iyisi, en lezzetli.
Thank you so much.
What about?
Take it over, mama.
Hey, this is the new salt. Salt Hanım. Okay, that is a giant fish baked in a giant amount of salt. That is 20 pounds of salt with 20 eggs. It cooks for an hour and a half. There's an enormous grouper inside. It is delicious. So that was the cook on the boat, Gönül Tuncay. She's amazing. She also reads Turkish coffee cups with stunning accuracy. Okay, it's really quite unbelievable. I think we've got her Instagram handle. We'll put that up for you guys. You can check it. There she is. She's wonderful. Anna, have you ever seen, and at the end, I said instead of salt bay, she cooks it in 20 pounds of salt. That's the real salt. Salt hanım means salt lady as opposed to Mr. Salt, which is what salt bay is. Okay, have you ever seen anything like that?
I have not. I do find it interesting that you showed this video as a prime example of the delicious food offered in Turkey, because that doesn't look appetizing. That looks like a giant object on fire, and you can't even tell what the object is. But I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Look, it's a little flashy. It's got video. It's got fire. Okay, but yes,
Dude,
take my word.
People love when servers or the chef comes to the table with something on fire. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a cocktail, it could be an appetizer, it could be a dessert. If it's on fire, it just takes it to the next level.
Okay, first of all,
it doesn't even matter if it tastes good. People just love to see things on fire.
Okay, but so two things though. One, they like to see things on fire. Two, now they love salt. Like Turkey has always had incredible salt in their food. Now everybody's obsessed with salt bay and all sorts of. Now this is in fish, and yes, take my word for it. It was delicious, totally delicious. I think Anna's slightly bitter because it's the first time she's seen anything more salty than her.
Fair.
You're worried she's taking that salt hanım title away from you. Here, let me show you one more video.
Okay.
Your friend is popular. Tell you later.
Let me kill you in some salt.
Italian
Part of the reason I showed the fish is because everybody knows the kebabs, and the kebabs are unreal in Turkey. You're never gonna taste anything better. But people don't know it's on. I mean, it's on the Aegean. It's on the Mediterranean. There's incredible fish in Turkey too. So speaking of incredible fish, now there's one part of this, Anna, that I didn't get to, which is I said put tons of like good-looking Mediterranean men and women in the ads, like guys with six packs, etc. Bring some of the younger tourists in, maybe some of the middle-aged folks who are interested in that in. And we do have one final picture for you guys in that category as well. Oh, that's a good-looking Mediterranean guy right there. That's me catching two fish. Notice, two fish, not one. And it's not Anti-Vaxxer Club. I'm covering up Anti-Vaxxer Club, which you can get at shoptyt.com. Anna, you know what those were?
What?
They were puffer fish, poisonous.
Let me see it again. Yeah, they're poisonous. What'd you do with that?
Well, we're Turkish, so we just ate them. Poison doesn't.
That's such a little baby puffer fish.
There's two of them.
Yeah, there's like one little part of the fish that is not toxic and poisonous. So I now believe that the chef was a good chef, because you do have to be skilled in getting that delicacy just right. And you're here, you're not dead. So
okay.
Oh, there we go. There's the second one. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Okay,
nice.
I'm gonna have a confession. We didn't eat the pufferfish. We're tough guy Turks. We're tough guy Turks. We're not that tough. And they caught giant ones too, and we of course we threw them back. The captain was like, no, those are poisonous. We're like, we know, we eat sushi in LA. We're the worst. I got it. We know it's pufferfish, but they did blow up nice. All right, so like I said, hot beaches, hot men, hot food. Turkey, think about it.
Sounds like the place for me.
See, I told you.
No, I mean, Turkey looks beautiful. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I get it.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.